What's up, everybody? It's your boy Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. So my man Jay Will made a video about the OnePlus 6T not being a pixel killer, the Pixel 3, right? And as I watched that video, I agreed to disagree about some of the things that he said in this video. So today, guys, I'm going to give you my response video towards is the OnePlus 6T the pixel killer. So sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So is the OnePlus 6T a pixel killer? And I say yes. Now, before I start this video, let me give you a disclaimer. I've already spoken to Jay Will about me making this video. Me and Jay Will is good friends. We talk to each other very frequently. Not only that, but he's been on my streams and I've been on his streams. So there's no beef between me and him. So before y'all guys go back and sending Jay Will the links and saying that Easy from Easy Computer Solutions is talking bad about him, that's not the case. One of the things that the OnePlus 6T is killing the Google Pixel is design. When you look at the OnePlus 6T, it screams quality. They paid a lot of attention to detail. With the all glass back, I mean, with the teardrop notch, this device is pure beauty. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. When you put this phone in your hand, you know that is a beautiful phone. OnePlus has knocked it out the park when it came down to the design of the OnePlus 6T. Now, when you're looking at the Google Pixel, and the same thing applies, did they pay attention to details? Look at this phone. This phone is ugly. Now, I'm bringing this phone up for reference. This phone that I have in my hand is a $150 phone. And when I look at this phone shimmering in the sunlight and as beautiful as the new G3 is, and this is what it is, one thing may ask the question, how come a $150 to $200 phone looks so eye appealing? I mean, gorgeous. And then when you pull up a Google Pixel, listen, to me, my opinion, it's not even close to being appealing. With the huge forehead and chin in the front and the awful looking back. I mean, listen, again, a lot of people might like the two-tone look, but I mean, when you look at this phone doesn't scream quality. It looks like something from the 1970s. I mean, we are in 2018. We see a lot of phones that look good, feel good. And the Google Pixel, not even close to looking good. I mean, this phone, if you take away the huge forehead and chin, I mean, this phone would be as small as an iPhone 4. I mean, this phone is ugly, pure ugly. So when it comes down to the design, I give huge kudos to OnePlus because that's a gorgeous phone. Next reason why the OnePlus 6T is smoking the Google Pixel 3 is software. Listen, both of them is running Android 9. It has Oxygen OS on top of Android, and Oxygen OS makes sense. The Google Pixel software is less to be desired for. Swiping up twice to get to your app drawer. You got a search bar that cannot be removed. We talk about Android, and I cannot remove the search bar by tapping on it, holding on it. So that's like iOS. It's like you can't move it. It's not intuitive, user friendly. But when you look at Oxygen OS, if you want the buttons at the bottom, you could put it there. If you want it to look like the Pixel, you could do it. But you got options. You got a lot of options. I can move all my icons if I want to. If I don't want the search bar at the bottom, I can move it. I can do whatever I want. With stock on both devices, I would take Oxygen OS 3 times over the Google Pixel. So when it comes down to software, Oxygen OS have done it right. I think Google need to take some notes from Oxygen OS. The software is king supreme. Now, one way to say, well, easy. The reason why we get a Pixel is because of software updates. Well, if you follow OnePlus track record, that's no longer the case. When this phone get updated, I promise you, this phone will be updated next. So when it comes down to software, it's not even close. The OnePlus 6T with Oxygen OS running 9.0 is killing the Google Pixel. So in that aspect, again, you be the judge for yourself, but when you're using the OnePlus 6T, with oxygen noise. It makes sense. It's intuitive. It has all the options that you can move stuff around, make it happen. Unlike the Google Pixel, things you can't move around. I don't want my search bar at the bottom, and I don't want to put a launcher on top, but I am forced to put a launcher on top because of that. So when it comes down to it, software, I would give it to the OnePlus 6T. And also, when it comes down to speed, listen, a lot of people say, well, you get Pixels for speed. I've done a speed test on this YouTube channel. The Google Pixel get beat in raw power, it get beat in opening up apps, it get beat in all kinds of aspects when it comes down to speed. So the Google Pixel is not faster than the OnePlus 6T. Listen, I got videos on my YouTube channel to prove it. And they got other videos out there that also prove it. So when it comes down to speed, the OnePlus 6T is mopping the floor on the Google Pixel 3. So next, while the OnePlus 6T beats the Google Pixel 3, and I know what y'all guys gonna say when I say this, the cameras. All right, listen. So when it comes down to still footage, I would give it to the Google Pixel 3, because when it comes down to photos, yes. For photographies, yes. That's where it ends, right? Because it's not just about photography on the phone. What about video? And my God, video on this device is by far not even close. I got phones that can outshine the video recorded on this device. Let's talk about the things that the Google Pixel does not have. It does not have 1080p 60 frames per second. It does not have 4K 60 frames per second. But the OnePlus 6T does. See, here's the thing. You can't have a complete package only on still footage. What about video? What about functionality? What about everything in between? And the OnePlus 6T brings that to the table. Think about this. Yes, it got night sight on here. This device have night shots too. But again, still footage, I would give it to the Google Pixel, and that's it. Also in video, listen, let me give you an example of something that's so horrendous about this phone, and it's the audio. All right. So this is 1080p, 30 frames per second on the Google Pixel 3, the Galaxy Note 9, and the LG V40. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Look how pretty that is as I go around here. Now, the key to success here, when we're looking at this plant, yes, we do see the details, but you want to look at the background. How does the camera fare in the background when you get a close-up on that tree there? So let's get into this camera review, all low light. All right, so look at that. Look at that. And again, I got to ding the Pixel 3 for not having 1080p 60 frames per second and not having 4K 60 frames per second. But you be the judge for yourself for looking at these cameras here. Still footage, yes. Everything else, no. So the OnePlus 6T give you the complete package. And it's just not about still footage. It's about the complete package. Now, still footage on this phone is not bad. I would say it's damn close. So when it comes down to the cameras, I would give it to the OnePlus 6T because it gives you the complete package. It gives you 60 frames per second at 1080p. It gives you 4K 60 frames per second. It gives you slow-mo. It gives you everything that the Google Pixel has, but it has more, right? This device has more that the Google Pixel does not have. It does not have all the modes. It does not have everything. And if you want to think about still footage, listen, I got blue phones that take good photos. So in bright daylight, in the daytime, you're gonna get good photos out of a lot of phones. So when it comes down to the cameras, I give it to the OnePlus 6T. So let's talk about the battery life on both of these devices, right? When it comes down to the OnePlus 6T, it definitely give you longer battery life than the Google Pixel 3. Now, a lot of y'all guys might say, well, easy. Why don't you compare the Google Pixel 3 XL versus the Google Pixel when it comes down to battery life? And the reason why is because, listen, this phone costs $550, and we're gonna talk about price points. This phone is $899. The Google Pixel 3 XL is over the $1,000 price point. So I'm comparing these two. These two is the two I'm comparing. So at the end of the day, when it comes down to battery life, hands down, the OnePlus 6T will beat the Google Pixel. So let's talk about the price between both of these devices. If you buy a 128 Google Pixel 3, you will spend $899 for this phone. If you buy a OnePlus 6T with 128 gigs of storage, you only go spend $550. So we talk about hundreds of dollars of differences between both of these devices. So when it comes down to the price point, the OnePlus 6T mopped the floor with the Google Pixel. Now, let's be fair here before I end this video. The Google Pixel 3 has wireless charging, IP certification that the OnePlus 6T does not have. Also, the Google Pixel 3 has two front-facing speakers that's blowing the OnePlus 6T out of the water when it comes down to external audio. So when it comes down to it, $899 versus $550. Now, when it comes down to the specs, it's blowing this device out of the water. So before I end this video, I want to give a huge shout out to Jay Will. He makes awesome content on his YouTube channel. And listen, I watch all his videos just like you watch all my videos. Listen, we content creators that have fun on YouTube. I'm making this video because it's fun. We have a difference of opinion. It is what it is. But I prefer, in my opinion, the OnePlus 6T over the Google Pixel 3. Because at the end of the day, price versus product versus price versus product. Which one give you better bang for your buck? He has an awesome YouTube channel. I will leave his channel down in my description below. This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about the Google Pixel 3 and the OnePlus 6T in all its glory. See you guys on the next video. Peace.